Okay, Western Bulldogs versus the Fremantle Dockers, and that was quite the disappointing game. Before we get started, quick shout out to the Year 12s from JTC who went through the greatest shave, and as you can see, managed to drag me into that whole process as well, which is a fantastic feat to raise 17,000 plus. So well done, guys. Okay, so let's get to the game. That was grim, and 12 goals or so in the end. And look, it's not worth going through any of the statistics because we were comprehensively beaten in the end. There were passages where Fremantle were strong, and there were passages where we put together good football, but consistently just not able to put together what we needed to. And unfortunately, when you're off by the 2, 3, 4, 5% that the vast majority of players were, you get your pants pulled down in this game, and that's what happened. And it's not to say that it's all over doom and gloom, but just in the light of day, in terms of today's game, we just weren't good enough, and the doggies were, like I said, they were hungrier for longer and more clinical when it counted. They kicked goals when it counted. They hit targets when it counted. And when you sit there and you watch Fremantle get on a 3-goal run, and then when they look like they're about to kick the 4th, and we either fumble it in the 50, or we miss a target, not even close, out in the full, or we go dockery when we're kicking for goal, just rebounds the other way, and you can sense it. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a 12-point swing, and then the Mirage kicks goals out of his butthole, and it's like, really? But look, kudos to the Western Bulldogs. They just were better. The Bontempelli is just so good. Can we just honestly recognise the champion of the game? He's so good. And we just didn't have an answer for him. Didn't have an answer for Jamari Ugle-Hagan, who always is guaranteed to tear us a new one. So unfortunately couldn't put up with him either. But the clearances, we were smacked around for times. And Tim English, who essentially rucked alone, did essentially what he needed to do against 2 recognised ruckmen. So today wasn't a good day to recognise that, but again, we were all down. You can't put it on one play, you can't put it on one passage. There were just so many things today that just didn't go right for us, and that's football. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not the end of the world. It does hurt as a supporter. But yeah, rally around each other. Let's get to the next game. Get your Wolfie Time shirts, and let's hope the boys are absolutely filthy with that performance, because as Gary Lyon said, there needs to be a standard, and there needs to be, when the spotlight is on you and the expectation is on you to win the game, and you consistently fall short, you need to step up to that. And that's the next evolution with Freo. That's our next evolution, and we're not far away. But today was just not the right time for Fremantle, unfortunately, and that's what happened. So stay with the boys, stay true. I think we win next week. I think we're back on track. It's the business cycle, right? It just is what it is. It's Freo fans, we're used to this. So I'm sure we'll bounce back. Ceteris paribus conditions. No point talking statistics. It's just grim. Anyway, let's go Freo. We can rebound.